Interesting facts about cars that you didn't know about. Did you know that your car holds secrets you might never have imagined? In today's world, almost everyone either has a car or uses one for daily transportation. Without them, things would be very different in life, and getting there would take much longer. We are lucky to have access to a wide variety of car sizes and shapes, with each brand and model having its own special characteristics. In addition to its numerous useful applications, cars are also packed with fascinating and unexpected information that many people might not be aware of. Even the most seasoned car aficionados have been amazed and intrigued by a number of entertaining and interesting facts about vehicles, ranging from the revolutionary era of the world's first automobile to the fastest production cars on the planet. For instance, did you know that renowned expert James William Lambert was involved in the world's first car accident, which occurred in Ohio City in 1891? The automobile lost control when he struck a tree root, smashing into a hitching post. Discover the amazing facts and strange tales that can be found in the world of cars, whether you're an enthusiast or just seeking some interesting knowledge. So grab a seat and prepare to learn more about the strange and fascinating world of automobiles with these illogical but entertaining facts. In 1905, a woman by the name of Mary Anderson invented windshield wipers. When the first cars were designed, the risks associated with driving in the rain were not considered. It was easily dealt with by either risking the drive in the rain and being unable to see properly, or by stopping and manually wiping the rain away. Mary Anderson had a wonderful idea for windshield wipers one day after growing tired of constantly having to stop for the rain. Robert Anderson built the first electric-powered car in 1832. Scottish inventor Robert Anderson created a vehicle using primary power cells that could not be recharged. In the early 1900s, people believed that gasoline-powered cars were superior to electric vehicles because they were more affordable, could drive farther, and had better overall performance. Upon examination of many sources, it appears that the true cause was, nevertheless, entirely different. According to research, the lack of infrastructure in rural areas where electricity was unavailable was the real cause of the problem with electric automobiles. Cruise Control's creator was blind. Engineer and inventor Ralph Teeter lost his sight at the age of 5 after using a knife inadvertently to cut his eye. Teeter lost his vision, but he never let that to define him, and his interest in the car business only grew. Teeter began working at his family's company, Perfect Circle Corporation, at the age of 13, eventually rising to the position of lead engineer. Teeter's driver had a propensity of changing the speed depending on whether he was speaking or not, which led him to develop cruise control. Teeter was irritated by the inconsistent driving experience and decided to build cruise control. This innovation paved the way for future developments in technology such as lane assist systems, driverless vehicles, GPS navigation, and automated braking for hazardous situations. The Toyota Corolla is currently the best-selling vehicle ever made. With over 43 million sold since 1966, the Toyota Corolla's status as the best-selling automobile of all time is hardly unexpected. Indeed, their existence for more than 50 years can be attributed to their widespread popularity. It's so well-liked all over the world since it's developed and enhanced for regular people every year. A car spends 95% of its life in a parking lot. Yes, you read correctly, your car only has a 5% lifespan on the road. This is due to the fact that the majority of the time is either spent sleeping over the weekend and having a relaxing Sunday, or it is spent parked overnight or in a parking lot during the day. Making ensuring your car is parked in a secure area, such as your garage or a place with cameras where you can be certain it is secure, is a terrific idea. Driving a dirty automobile and hiding your license plate is against the law. In Australia, drivers who neglect to properly wash their automobile risk receiving a heavy $469 fine and losing 3 demerit points if their license plates are not neatly and correctly displayed. In Singapore, you risk a fine of up to $10,001 and up to 3 months in jail if your license plate is not positioned correctly and falls outside the certain dimensions. The average driver will be trapped in traffic for 99 days out of their lifetime. An average driver will be trapped in traffic for 99 days out of their lives. A person can spend up to 99 days of their lifetime stuck in traffic, which is something we normally forget about while we are furiously attempting to make the traffic disappear while stuck in traffic. More than 80 million automobiles are made annually. In 2022, over 80 million motor cars were produced globally, according to Statista2. With an expected 97 million automobiles produced, 2017 to 2018 saw the largest amount of vehicle production in the previous 10 years. It makes sense why traffic is becoming worse. China, Japan, and Germany were the top 3 manufacturers of automobiles and commercial vehicles in 2020. A contemporary Formula One vehicle can travel at 120 miles per hour in an upside-down tunnel. Formula One vehicles have enough aerodynamic downforce to flip over in a tunnel with a cornering force of about 3.5 G. That is really absurd. However, kindly refrain from attempting to do so on Singapore's Kalanpaya-Lebar Expressway or, for that matter, any of our tunnels. The ability of Formula One vehicles to accelerate from 0 to 160 km/f and return to 0 in less than 5 seconds is another fascinating feature about them. The maximum speed ever recorded in an F1 race was 272.5 km/h in 2016 during the Mexican Grand Prix, while the fastest F1 car in 2022 was measured at 251.7 km/h. What is the quickest car in the world? There are many vehicles vying to be the fastest in the world, and the top speed increases along with technological advancements. The Koenigsegg Gemera, which can reach 0 to 60 km/h in 1.9 seconds and achieves speeds of up to 248 miles per hour, 399.12 km/h, is currently the fastest automobile in the world that runs on gasoline and internal combustion engines. The 2022 Tesla Model S Plaid is the fastest electric car. It can accelerate to 60 miles per hour, 100 km/h in 1.99 seconds and achieve a top speed of 200 miles per hour, 321.87 km/h. The highest documented fine for exceeding the posted speed limit was £180,000. The massive speeding ticket was issued in January 2010 to a Swiss driver who was observed traveling at 137 km/h in an 80 km/h zone in a Swedish village close to Street Gallen. The amount of persons speeding fine in Sweden is determined on their income. Driving a red Ferrari Testarossa, this individual had an estimated net worth of £14.1 million, $23.1 million. In 1902, a driver who was traveling at 13 km/h received the first speeding ticket in history. Walter Arnold was the driver in question, and he shockingly exceeded the speed limit by 4 times to 2 km/h. A policeman on a bicycle pursued him in order to catch up with Mr. Arnold's 13 km/h moving car and give him the first ever speeding penalty. The entire fine, about £260 or $425 in today's currency, was £4 as $6.57, of which 10 shillings were for the speeding infraction. An automobile ride to the moon would take about 6 months. Approximately 6 months would pass if one were to drive to the moon. How crazy would it be to be able to drive to the moon? The only issue, assuming there isn't a solid road to drive on, no oxygen or breathable air, and zero gravity, would be finding a gas station to refill and possibly a restroom. Theoretically, we could drive to the moon in a Ford Meteor, Ford Galaxy, or Vauxhall Astra, I suppose, or even a Nissan Pulsar. There are about 30,000 components in an automobile. An ordinary individual finds it difficult to recall every part of an automobile because there are so many of them. For this reason, we have technicians and mechanics on staff to assist us with car repairs and modifications. The battery, engine, headlights, and brake pads are the most often used auto parts, and they are all simple to check and fix at home. Experience the peace of mind that comes with knowing that any one of these 30,000 parts will be replaced and functioning like new by visiting one of our authorized repairers. 3,039,122 miles is the global record for the most mileage of a vehicle. In 2014, a man by the name of Irvin Gordon amassed well over 3 million kilometers on his 1966 Volvo 1800s. You could nearly complete 120 trips around the globe with that distance. So how did he manage to keep his car running for so long? Although we can't say for sure, we do know that routine maintenance checks are essential. The world's fastest police cars are found in Dubai. It's hardly shocking that Dubai boasts the quickest police cars in the world according to Guinness World Records. One of their vehicles, the Bugatti Veyron, is part of their fleet. With a 16-cylinder engine that generates 1,000 horsepower, this potent vehicle can accelerate from 0 to 60 miles per hour in just 2.5 seconds, and it can reach top speeds of 253 miles per hour, 407 km/h. So before attempting to evade the cops in Dubai, do you think twice about it? If you found these car facts fascinating, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and ring the bell icon so you never miss out on our latest videos. Stay tuned for more amazing insights and stories from the world of automobiles.